Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and today we're going to do a little tutorial on how to attach a pom-pom to a hat. So there are probably 1,000,001 ways to do this, but I'm going to show you just a quick, easy way. I have this hat I whipped up for Bingo with some yarn she picked out from Joann's. This is Big Twist Static. Big Twist Static. It's a lot of S's for a lisp to say. And we're going to make this a removable one. So I've got a button. I've got a crochet hook, which will make sense in a little bit. I've got the pom. So you floof it. You can get a hairdryer if you want, or you can just shake it a lot. And this is the kind with the little, it's almost like a hair tie, a hairband loop sewn in. There are 1,000,000 varieties. Actually, probably not 1,000,000. That is exaggerating. But there are tons of different types of poms. This is just the kind I have on hand. So I've got my hat. I'm going to go ahead and turn it inside out for this portion. And because my button has smaller holes, I've got just a normal needle with some white thread. It's just some thread I had laying about. So I'm going to go here where the hole is on the hat, where I started the hat. This was a top-down hat. And I'm going to just grab a little bit there, and to secure my yarn or my thread, I'm just going to split it where it was knotted. Do you see that? Put that through, pull it all the way through. It will catch right there and will be good. So now I'm just going to go ahead and weave this around the circle. I didn't cut that end off. We'll do it now. Bloop. Oh, maybe not. Bloop. And then we're just going to go kind of all the way around. So because I want this to be removable, I'm going to offset the button just a little bit, and that will make it easier for me to move it in and out. There's really no reason you have to go all the way around this circle, but I'm doing it. Okay, then to me, I don't know why, it just feels that it's a little bit more secure when you do it that way. I don't think it is. But yeah, you're just going around like you would do with yarn. And then we're going to take our button, sloop it on. Can you see me? And we're going to try to be careful to make sure we're staying in just this round of loops, because you don't really want the thread to show through, but it's also, you're going to have a pom-pom, so it's not like you're going to see it very much. So you're just going to do that. And then, so we went in through that one. You're going to have to come back around. You're going to want to go back through. You're basically just securing your button. And you want to go around and around, whip stitching it a couple of times, just until you are sure your button is secure. That's my second round. I tend to go for 4s. I don't know why, but I do. So there, can you see what I'm doing there? Just again, catching the top loops there. That's my 3rd round. Here is my 4th round. I'm gonna stick it through and then go through the other hole. You've got your loops here. I'm gonna just go on through. It doesn't really matter how you do that. Pull it taut. You kind of want this a little tight. And now I'm going to just make a loop around that loop of thread, that loop of yarn, and we're going to secure our button. So how I like to do it, make a loop, run your thread back through it, and then you've got this second loop. I like to go back through that second loop and then just pull it tight, and you've got a good knot. If you want to be extra secure, go ahead and do that a second time. So just make one loop, put your string through it and pull it tight, but keep this a little loose because you're going to go back through there, back through, and you're just going to pull it tight. You've got a knot. You're going to snip your thread. Okay, you're going to set this aside in your resin tray, and then what we're going to do is, this is where the crochet hook comes in handy. So we have to, we're going to stick our crochet hook through our hole from the starting, boop, and we're going to catch our elastic loop with said crochet hook. We're going to pull it on through, bloop, 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 and the sound effects are helpful. So you've got it through, you're just going to loop it around your button, and boom, you have attached your pom. What? So if you want, you can like wind this loop around a couple of times, this elastic loop, if you feel you need to, if you think it's floppy or something. This is going to be a slouchy hat, so that's kind of one reason why I'm not like, ooh, it has to be perfectly centered, because it's going to slouch back on her head. But there you go, an easy, simple attaching of the pom. And now you can remove the pom for washing, or if she decides, hey, I don't want a pom today. I mean, as toddlers are wont to do, they change their minds. You can just go through there. Again, the crochet hook will be handy. You just have to dig, catch your elastic, pull it back around, and boom, you've detached it. And boom, you've reattached it. Oh, it's so easy. Okie dokie. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little quick walkthrough of how I attached the pom to Bingo's hat. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.